Good morning, ladies, and welcome to our first wake up and makeup session here. I'm very excited to start this because, like I said before, the purpose of my group page is not only to share my love of these Younique products, but to also boost your confidence and give you some tips and tricks on applying your own makeup. So the one I decided to start with today is just a basic eye look. You can see I'm a little bit lopsided today. I have one eye done, one eye not done. And I wanted to do a basic eye look using 3 different colors. And the reason why I wanted to do this is because I've heard 2 things from people. Number 1, lots of people tell me I don't know how to do my crease. I don't know how to apply the crease color. It never comes out right. What are some tips for that? And number 2, the other thing that I've heard from other people is, what am I supposed to do with these dark colors? I can't wear those dark colors. They won't look right on my eye. Well, the dark color is usually for your crease. So I'm going to show you a simple eye look using 3 colors. One is going to be for your brow bone. It's going to be a highlight color. The second is going to be for your lid. It's going to be a medium color. And the third is going to be for your crease. It's going to be the darkest color. The way I found to make this the easiest is to use a palette. And the reason why, if you use a palette, the palette already gives you a bunch of different colors that you can use. They all go together, and there's a different array of combinations you can use to create different looks. So I'm going to start with our Addiction palette, and this is our palette 2, just to show you the colors. These are an array of grays and blacks and browns, all different colors. You can see there's some light colors, medium colors, dark colors. Some have some shimmers in them. Some are just matte colors. So this is the palette that I'm going to use. And like I said again, it's so easy to use palettes because these colors all go together instead of you picking out 3 colors on your own, not sure if they look right together. This already gives you your options right there. So I'm going to start. I have my Younique angled shadow sponge brush, and this is what I use for everything. I don't have all my brushes yet. Like I said, I am not an expert makeup artist. This is just what I have found that works for me, and some tips and tricks along the way. So I'm going to use the angled part of the brush, and I'm going to dip it into the color Romantic. Now, Romantic is the lightest color on this palette, and it's like a silvery off-white, has a little bit of a tint of brown in it. So I'm going to use that for my highlighting color. It's going to go on my brow bone. So I'm going to apply it up there. And then what I also do is I put it in the corner of my eye, the inner corner. This just helps your eye pop a little bit more, and it opens up your eye. So right on your tear duct. Okay. So I apply my highlight color right on my brow bone and right in there, okay? And the blending comes at the end, so don't worry if you have any harsh lines. Then I'm going to go to Honorable. You can see Honorable is a medium shade, and it's in the brown family. It's like a beige brown color. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to put it on my lid, okay? And what this color does, when you put a color on your lid and you use a medium color, it makes your lid appear bigger and just opens your eye up. And a little bit goes a long way with these colors, so you don't need that much. And if you have too much, don't worry, at the end you always blend. Okay. Next, I'm going to take, for my crease color, I'm going to take a dark brown color. It's called Cocky. And I'm going to, this is where it could be easier if I had a crease brush. I don't have a crease brush, so I'm just going to still stick with the same brush. And I'm going to connect the dots. This is the trick with your crease. You want to put a little dot, and I don't go directly in the crease. I go right on the crease bone. Put a little dot right in the middle of your pupil and a little dot on the outer edge of your eye. And then all you do is connect the dots. And then you start creating the letter V. So back and forth, back and forth. Again, don't worry if it's a harsh line. Blending comes next. Okay, So we blend next. So this is in the shape of a V. Now what I like to do is I take my brush and I just wipe it off on a tissue or a rag so it's clear. And then I start my blending. So I have a harsh line here. I'm going to go in a circular motion to just blend this line in all around in a circular motion. Still creating that V until you get it blended to where you like it. Okay. Now when you're done blending and you got it to where you want it to be, you can stop there, or I always like at the end, if I don't like how much the top is highlighted, I can go back and I can add that color, the romantic, the light color again, and I can just go back and add a little bit more just to get my highlight to stand out a little bit more. And then you can just touch it up with your finger around. You can even, if you want your lid to stand out a little bit more at the end, you can even go back and add a little bit more of that honorable and just pat it in, that medium color. Okay, so you can stop there. The three colors, you have your highlight color that highlights your brow bone, the medium shade, and then your crease shade. You can stop there. I take it one step further, and like I said, you don't have to do this, but I always like having a little bit of a liner. And that's where a fourth color could come in for you. I use the darkest color, it's a black, it's called Peppy, and I just have a really thin liner brush, and I just go right against my lash line, and I add my liner. And again, a little bit goes a long way. Okay, and then last at the end, I add my 3D mascara, and then I'm all done. So this is what the eye will look like once I'm done. I hope this was helpful to you. Like I said, the reason why I'm doing this is because lots of ladies have told me they don't know how to make their eye look dimensional. They don't know how to highlight. They don't know how to do the crease. So I want you to be able to do this. This is easy. All you have to do is do a little bit of practice, and I'm sure you can master it. So I would love to hear from you. Please let me know if you try this at home, what colors you used, how it worked for you, and if there's anything that you want to see, any makeup tips that you want to see, that you want me to show you on one of these tutorials, please let me know. I would love to incorporate them into my weekly wake up for makeup. Thank you guys so much.